Before we start, there are two main things you'll need to download first. The Debian server image, which you can get for free from their official website, and VMware Workstation, which is also available for free. I will leave all the links in the description, so you don't have to worry about it. Now, let's open VMware, create a new virtual machine, press Next, then choose the ISO file of the Debian server you downloaded. Next, from this menu, choose the latest Debian version, then hit Next. Give a name to the virtual machine and choose its location. Make sure to create a folder for it and then select it. Next, and that's it. Hit Finish. Click on Power on this virtual machine to boot it up. When you see the boot options, press Enter to start the Debian server installation. From here, press Continue unless you want to change the default language, location, or keyboard configuration. And again, press Continue until it asks you to enter the root user password. Choose a password you would remember and hit Continue. Here, it's asking me about my full name. I'm gonna make it /, and for the username, I'm gonna leave it as it is, but it's very important to remember it. In my case, it's / as well. Enter the password for this username and press Continue. For the clock, just hit Continue unless you want to change something here. For partitioning, keep pressing Continue until it asks you to write the changes to the disk. Choose Yes, then hit Continue again. Here, just press Continue again to confirm the default options. Press Continue, and here it's very important to remove the check from these options: Debian Desktop Environment and Genome. And before you hit Continue, make sure to add a check on SSH Server option. On the bootloader installation, make sure to choose this option. And that's it. We just installed our Debian server. Now what we need to do is to log in with our username and password and get our server IP. To get our server IP, we use this command. As you can see, my local IP is here. Now I'm gonna use this IP to log in into my server from the command line. And to do that, we write SSH space, then the username at the IP address we got from here. Choose Yes, then enter the password of this username, and we are in. Now I'm gonna switch to the root user by writing SU. It's gonna ask you to enter the root user password, so write it, and we are in. I'm gonna change my current directory to the home directory and clear everything. Now, before we install OpenClaw, we have to install a tool first called curl, and we can do that easily by this command, apt install curl. Hit Y and enter to confirm, and that's it. We are ready to go. Go to the OpenClaw website and make sure to choose the Linux one-liner installation command. Copy it and paste it here. Now we wait for it to install everything for us. Once it's done with the installation, it's gonna start the OpenClaw onboarding wizard. Choose Yes, then Quick Start. We wanna connect it to LMS Studio, so choose More, and look for the LMS Studio option. For the LMS Studio base URL, open LMS Studio, go to Developer tab, and make sure that the Serve on Local Network option is activated. And also make sure that the server is running before copying the URL from here. Now, enter the LMS Studio API key. If you don't have one, just write anything and hit Enter. For the model context length, I'm gonna make the default 65K. And I'm gonna choose from my models the Gemma 4E4B model. I actually tried it before and it's not that bad at all. Here, I'm just gonna skip for now. For the search provider, I'm fine with this option. For the skills configuration, I'm gonna skip as well. Press space and enter to skip the hooks. And finally, choose hatch later. Now it's very important to write this command to check that OpenClaw is working in a proper way. I want you to look at the gateway here and check if it's working. If it says reachable, then it's fine. But if it says unreachable like this, then you have to follow me in the next few steps to fix this issue. Now to fix it, we write these commands. I'm gonna leave all the commands in the video description so you don't have to worry about it. After writing these 4 commands, write OpenClaw Gateway install, and then OpenClaw Gateway start. And that's it. Now let's check on the OpenClaw status again. Perfect. As you can see, it's working perfectly fine. Now, the next step is to access the OpenClaw control panel from our own machine. And to do that, open a new command line and write this command. Make sure that this IP here is matching your own server IP. Enter the password and don't close it. Let it run in the background. And by the way, you have to save this command because you can't access the OpenClaw control panel without running this command first. Now scroll up until you find the OpenClaw control panel URL and make sure to open the one with the token. Here it says that I have to approve this device first. So copy this exact command here and paste it here. Perfect. Now everything should be fine. Go to the browser again, hit refresh, and voila, we are in. Now let's try it out and see if everything working as expected. It gave me an error says that the model Gemma 4 doesn't support this option median for reasoning. So let's just turn it off and try it again. As you can see, it's working just fine. And that's it. Your own self-hosted OpenClaw AI agent running locally completely free. If this saved you from headaches, drop a like, leave a comment, and if you want more local AI setups like this, subscribe because I've got more coming. See you in the next one.